BYU quarterback Zach Wilson has quietly become one of the top prospects in the upcoming draft. The question we will be exploring today is, has the junior quarterback been good enough to be the second overall pick and land himself in the Big Apple come next season? First off, it's important to note that Wilson has drastically improved in the 3 years he's been under center. His completion percentage rose 11% from last season to 73.5%. He also tagged on an additional 1,300 yards, 22 more touchdowns with 6 less interceptions, to bring his season totals to 3,700 yards, 33 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions. This type of improvement shows that he's maturing as a quarterback and starting to develop the necessary skills to succeed at the next level. In addition to improving his game, I absolutely love Wilson's competitive spirit and humble demeanor during physical matchups. An interview with BYU Sports revealed some of Wilson's personality.
I have an opinion. Everyone's gonna, say something about you.
He's had his fair share when it comes to people doubting him, and also when overcoming some injuries.
I know he gets criticized and stuff a lot for whatever mistake he makes, and I know quarterback is the high-profile position, but I promise you, there's not a kid that takes it harder than he does.
Wilson seems like a down-to-earth type of guy whose ego doesn't affect his play. And as we've seen with some past quarterbacks, such as Heisman winner Johnny Manziel, ego can ruin an NFL career easily. Let's break down some of Wilson's best and worst traits. First, we're going to look at his ability to run. He can clearly run the option well and read the edge rusher perfectly. His ability to get the edge and thrive outside the numbers will translate well to the Jets' offense and allow him to find success even in a collapsing pocket. His tendency to dive headfirst or even hurdle does worry me slightly. He could be injury-prone once he gets to the stronger playing field of the NFL. This is easily one of Wilson's best throws of the season. It's absolutely amazing to me how quickly he makes the decision to throw this ball, despite it being such a tight hole. And then his release is quick and dead accurate. Despite Wilson using his speed and playmaking ability well, it can also force him to make some risky decisions. As we see on this play, he's on the run, and instead of throwing it away, he tosses it up to his tight end in the back of the end zone. Although he completes this pass, this type of play just doesn't work out in the NFL. Next, we're going to look at Wilson's game against unbeaten Coastal Carolina. Wilson had a strong showing during this game and proved he can hang with anyone. Jets offensive coordinator Dowell Logans should be looking for ways to facilitate his rocky offense, and last season the timing on his running plays was extremely poor. I think Wilson's ability to run the option and keep edge rushers honest could make him super effective for the Jets. Logans also did a poor job of incorporating tight ends into their offense. Wilson shows here that he's capable of reading a cover 2 and looking off the safety in order to find his man. If Logans is looking to incorporate a tight end into a struggling offense, Wilson's ability to read the weak side safety could allow for the use of a tight end to plug the middle of the field and force the safety to either leave his deep assignment or leave a vulnerable hole down the middle of the seam. Wilson's only interception came from a Hail Mary here at the end of the first half, further solidifying his decision-making as tops among his class. His ability to throw the deep ball at a downward angle and hit his receiver on the run is easily his most valuable trait, although we can see that when he doesn't have his feet set, it comes at the expense of his accuracy. Ultimately, BYU lost the game in a heartbreaking last-second play that was just yards short of a game-winning touchdown. I think Wilson is conclusively a much better fit for the Jets offense than Justin Fields, and despite many scouts being worried about his level of competition, I think the Jets can trust him to learn from Sam Darnold and eventually take over the offense with command and leadership. As always, thanks for watching and remember to subscribe.